What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to my very first episode of Conversations with the Bard. I am your host, Marta Bard. Um, on this show, you're going to hear nothing but real conversations with real people in real time. Conversations that need to be heard, need to be had. Uncomfortable conversations that some people are afraid to have. The whole goal is to inspire you through our stories. And yes. So, first guest today is Maggie. Um, she is a storyteller through her books, her adventures that she provides through her books, and through her poetry. Let's welcome Maggie. Today we're gonna get an inside view of Maggie's world. We're gonna be inspired, and we're gonna sit down and have a conversation with the bard. Let's get to it. How you doing today, Maggie?
Good. It's good to be here. We got the fire going. Ready to chat?
Let's go. So, our first question of the day. Where are you from?
I grew up in Dixon City. It's right near Scranton, so northeast PA.
Okay. Can you tell our viewers what it is like, or what it was like growing up in the great city of Dixon City?
It's interesting. You know, we were talking about this a little bit. I've been thinking about it more lately, how, like, the,
Sorry
yeah,
about that.
it was, Dixon City was great. I grew up with a lot of my family there, a lot of cousins, my sister, but like as like a queer kid at that time, I think it was a tough place to grow up, and maybe that was true of everywhere, like in the 90s. You know, we just live in a different time now. Dixon City there were nice parts about it, but I think I really like found myself and started thriving when I moved to New York when I was 18. I could appreciate it more now, like having moved back to the area as an adult. I think I was like 31 when I moved back.
I was gonna say that now that you're an adult, you can see it through different lenses.
And I think it's easier to find your people as an adult, like people who have, I don't know. It's like being a weirdo or an artist or seeing the world differently as an adult. It's easier to find other people who share that viewpoint. Whereas like a kid, maybe as a kid it could be a little tougher.
The next question is, it could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a thing. What was your first love?
Good question. My first love was the road, like the open road, traveling, like being so free you could go wherever you want. You know, when you said it could be like anything, not a person, too, it made me think about it a bit more. That, like, what does it mean to have so I think of, a true love as a person is someone who sees you for who you really are and accepts you and loves you and wants to be with you for, like, who's actually in front of them, not some idealized version. And I think it's a similar thing if it's like a place or a thing, like what place allows you to be who you truly are and like exist in a way that just feels really organic. And so for me, that's like the first place I felt that was in a state of movement and traveling.
I want to just make sure that the audio is picking up here.
Yeah.
You have a really beautiful story, so I want the world to be able to hear that. All right. So you said traveling, moving to different areas. Where were the Where were the places you were traveling to? And do you still travel today?
Yeah, the first big trip I did was um, when I was 20. I went to India by myself for 4 months. I like took a semester off school
Mm-hmm.
and just like used my savings and kind of took trains around, went to different places, like wherever I wanted to go. No plan, wherever I wanted to go next, I went.
Mm-hmm.
It was India and Nepal.
Mm.
And then in the States, I actually like have driven across the country and back probably like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
And I was recently in England. That was the most recent one. Yeah, so I think it's like I've been thinking about traveling a little bit lately, and for me, it's tied to I think like movement is a human right. It's a human right. People should be able to go wherever they want to go when they want to.
I agree.
Freedom to travel, and I just feel really grateful to have that freedom and do whatever I can to make sure it's extended to others.
So it's safe to say that traveling is your first love,
Mm-hmm.
and it still is today, or just at that particular time.
It's still a love today. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Dope. So, do you want to share like anything like specific that you've done in any of those places? If you had to choose one.
That's a good question. I mean, I think the thing that like I seek out the most and that I like find to be the most interesting and rewarding is seeing how other people live differently than we do. So like in a big way that could be like how people in a different culture live and like what their day to day looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in a smaller way, specifically, it would be more like communal living.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like people who find a way to live together and share resources, or like recently when I was in England, I volunteered once a week at this farm where it was this really rad group of people. You just show up at the farm every Thursday and like pitch in with whatever they needed, and then they'd cook lunch for you.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
kind
dope.
of these like alternative ways of like building building community living together with other people.
That's sort of kind of like what you built out here in the city of Scranton community.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah.
So that's pretty dope that you like travel to like different places to build that in different locations.
Yeah. Well, and to see how it's done in other places too, because we have a lot. I think we have a lot to learn from each other.
Mhm.
And like once you, maybe it's not the only way, right? But a great way to learn new things is to learn it from other people who are different than you. That's one of the great things about reading too. I think like books can do that.
I feel like
Traveling.
yeah, you could travel through. Yeah, I
Through a
feel the
book.
same way. I feel the same way. Just gonna pause really quickly.
I love that Calvin's a part of it.
I know we got